Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you for coming. This is Glance by Aki. I am a Nigerian makeup artist and a YouTuber. So in today's video, we are not going to be doing anything makeup. I am going to be showing you how I achieved this crochet frontal wig using a synthetic hair. So if this is something you would like to see or you're interested in seeing, please stay tuned and keep on watching. So these are the items we are going to be using. This is the lace I am going to be using, and I'm just going to show you guys everything I will be needing for this wig: the pins, the scissors, the needle, the concealer for the hairline, the band, and the braiding hair we are going to be using. So for our braiding hair, the synthetic hair, I'm going to be using this Lush attachment or extension. Yeah, this is what I'm going to be using, and I am just going to cut this hair into two. Yeah, so after cutting this hair into two, instead of feathering it out, I am going to use brush to just brush this out because I can't feather it because I'm going to just mess everything up, and I'm not ready for that stress. So yeah, so just watch what I'm going to be doing. So I've started ventilating already. I've done part of the hair, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this in a bit. So for ventilating this frontal, I am going to be using the smallest crochet pin that I showed you guys earlier, and I'm just putting this inside one of the holes. I picked like two holes because I realized that if I'm going to be picking like just a single hole, because this is not a ventilating pin, it's going to just rip the lace. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the pin in a hole, and I'm picking like 5 strands of hair here. This for the back, and I'm just trying to just loop it. By looping, I mean I'm going to be knotting this hair, and I'm going to be doing a single knotting. If you want extra hold, like you want to secure your frontal more, you can do double knotting if that is fine by you. So yes, I'm just going to just rush through the process and let you guys just watch. At this point, my back was aching, my waist, like this ventilating took me I think 4 days, 5 days, and it was because I dedicated my time to it, and I was not really doing anything aside this ventilating. So take your time to like do it, don't rush it, because the end result is going to be very good if you take your time to do it. You can take break, you can go, you can take days off and come back and do it. Don't rush the process. You can see I'm doing it clip by clip to let you know that it is not a day. I didn't ventilate this air in a day. I took breaks, like maybe go out and then come back to continue. So just be patient with it, and you would, yes, the end result is always very beautiful. So just watch through, then I'll come back for another voice over. Please, if you have watched to this point and you're yet to subscribe, please kindly subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video, and please drop a comment for me. Thank you. Okay, now we are getting to the front part. So initially what I did was, at the back I took like 5 strands, 4 strands. Getting to the front, I picked 3, 2 and 1 strands. When I got to the front, like to the front part entirely, I took just 1 strands. That is because I wanted it to have this natural hairline, and that was what I was going for, because I wanted it to look natural as possible. You guys are going to see the wig on my head. When I was done with it, it looked so natural. The front looked so natural, so I just needed to just do it that way, so it's going to look like we plucked the front. So this is the frontal done. I'm just going to be brushing it because I want it to look smooth and neat, and I don't want it to look rough at all because this is a synthetic hair and not a human hair, so it is very difficult to take care of. But just comb it and yes, it's going to be easy for you to work with it. So this is how the frontal is looking at this point. I was happy because this is the work, this frontal is the work. The back, the I think I did the back in some hours, maybe like 3 hours. That was how the back was fast. But you see this frontal, it took me days. I would not lie. I did this for like a day, no stop. The next day, and yes, even at night I did it too because I wanted to be done with it, because I'm somebody that gets so tired of things. If I was going to leave this air for like days, weeks, and come back and continue, no, I'll forget about it. So I needed to like dedicate my time to it. So now we are going to start with the back, and I'm going to be doing the same thing for the back, but I am going to be using more hair for this back. I was supposed to use the bigger crochet pin, but I realized that if I'm going to be using that big one, sometimes it do rip this particular what's it called, wig. So I decided I was going to just stick to this smaller crochet pin, and it really worked for me, and it helped me pick smaller ends because I wanted it to be natural. I wanted it to look like a real wig, like not synthetic. I wanted it to look so neat. So that was why I just stick to this smaller pin, and it was okay. Like I didn't have any issues using it, and it was fine. This back, I didn't take so much time. Like I was I was even surprised. Like I was done in maybe 3 hours, and this is where we are. I'm just going to be doing the same thing. I'm picking the air, and I'm using, instead of using the crochet pin to drag the air out, I'm just using my hand to loop it like you are tying something. So that's what I did at the front too, but just that I picked the front smaller, one strand, two strands, three strands, four strands, five strands. So that was what I did at the front. So it is the same thing I'm doing now at this back. So it is very easy to do, it's just that you have to be patient to do it. Yes. So yes, that was what I did, and that was all. So after I was done, I brushed and detangled this hair properly because this is a synthetic hair and you don't want it to be rough or tangled at all. So this is the end result. Can you see the ends? Can you see the ends of this wig? Even after not feathering it, it's looking like we still picked it. So that was what I was going for, and it came out so nice. So now I'm just going to leave this hair like this because I wanted it to look kinky. Then maybe later I'm going to stretch it or maybe coil it. Yes, and I'm going to just show you guys. This is the inside. Neat. Look at, I did a good job, I swear. Like this hair is giving, it's giving me this kind of vibe. Like look at this. Lord, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud. I am going to be doing a bob nest for myself. This came out even beautiful. Like I did not even expect this to come out this way, and this is like my first time trying a frontal. And yes, so this is how the hair came out. We are going to be slaying this later. We are going to be straightening it or coiling it. Thank you for watching, and I love you guys. Bye.